Hello and welcome to the Horsemanship and Mindset podcast with your host, Kimberly Dunn of Idlewild Horsemanship and Mindset Coaching. This podcast is here to bring you the very best in tips, tricks, and advice to help you better understand yourself, your mindset, and your horse, because your horsemanship starts with you. Let's go. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Horsemanship and Mindset podcast. Okay, so as you listen to this, if you are listening live on December the 26th, when this episode is out, it is Boxing Day. So I'm pretty sure the UK is the only place that calls the day after Christmas Day Boxing Day. I can't even remember why it is, but it's Boxing Day. So today I wanted to do a podcast all around gratitude because I know that sometimes you can get to Boxing Day and feel a bit flat because we're heading into that weird post-Christmas time, strange moment in time that feels a bit weird. Some of you might be working, some of you might be mucking out and just kind of slogging on. Or some of you might just be exhausted from the chaos that is Christmas Day. So hopefully talking about gratitude today is going to help you a little bit to kind of feel into that nice feeling of gratitude. It is one of the most powerful things that you can do to shift your mindset. It is deceptively simple, but let me tell you, unbelievably powerful. It's so powerful, I wrote a whole chapter about it in the book, which, if you haven't got yet, is available on Amazon worldwide, on Kindle or in paperback. If you didn't get it in your Christmas stocking, get on Amazon right now. Okay, so let's dive into a little bit of why gratitude is so important. So ultimately, gratitude for me is really important because it shows you that the joy in life is in every day. I think so many of us get caught up in one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that, one day I'll have this. But if you tune into gratitude and gratitude for this moment right now and for the little things that happen in your day, it really does teach you that, oh yeah, life is happening now, not off in the future. So that's one way. But there's so many different other things that it does. It changes how your nervous system operates. It does actually help you to relax and to switch into, that nice mode of like receiving and being in the moment. It shifts you from survival mode into connection mode. And because it helps to shift you into a different emotional state, of course, then, as you know by now, if you listen to this podcast, your horse feels the difference. Because a calmer human equals a calmer horse. It also helps you to soften your internal dialogue, which then can help you shift your confidence. So again, I've talked about this in other podcast episodes before. If you've worked with me, you'll know about this, and of course, I've written in the book about it. But basically, we all kind of view the world in like through filters, through glasses that we've created based on our own conditioning, based on our own lived experiences, and so many other things. And so you can actually change those filters up. And gratitude, having a gratitude practice is a great way to do that so that you start to look for all the good things in your day, all the bits of improvement, all the things that you're thankful for. And again, it brings you into the present. So yeah, it's just so effective for doing that, for shifting your mindset and moving that needle towards more confidence in life and with your horse. So the reason why this time of year it matters so much to lean into gratitude is because we do have that post-Christmas kind of slump. There's such a big build-up. I think especially if you're a parent as well. Not that I am a parent, by the way. But I think, you spend so much time putting time and effort and energy into having a good day, and there's so much outside pressure, isn't there, for this to be a magical time of year, that you get the day done and then suddenly it's just like, that's it, it's over. And you do have that kind of high and then the splat on the other side. Where you just want to stuff your face with chocolate, stay in your pajamas, and watch some Christmas films. Yeah, that is the thing with Christmas. There's a lot of expectation, there's a lot of build up, and then you get to the other side and it is a bit of a splat. So that's why gratitude, leaning into a bit of gratitude can help you to kind of help shift that. Um, Again, with this time of year, we have that comparative thinking. Oh my goodness, it's by now it's all over Instagram. It's all over all of the other places. Oh, look at this amazing Christmas that we had. Look at all the presents we got. Look at what I bought my horse. I got a horse for Christmas. All that stuff. So easy to then get into, comparison. So easy. Emotional hangovers. So again, you've had all of that build up, and then for it all to splat down. But also, there's the other side of Christmas is we are in forced proximity with family members, which we might not always feel so grateful for. So that can bring up a lot and can maybe bring up little bits of like irritation or resentment. And so, the next day it might be nice to take yourself out for a walk and just try and look at all the things you're grateful for, even in the bits that you might not feel so grateful for right now. Just look for like little things that can help you shift perspective a little bit so you don't dwell on, those little feelings that might have popped up for you at that time. And gratitude is just so great at anchoring you as well. When everything feels chaotic, I don't know, maybe the house is a mess, maybe the kitchen's still a mess, maybe, you haven't been down the yard and done like a proper muck out or something because you couldn't because you had so much on, or I don't know. So it might feel like there's a lot of chaos around right now. But again, leaning into that gratitude can help ground you, can help give you that perspective that you need in that moment and kind of, ground you into, where you are, what you're doing, who you are. So, yeah. Examples as well, if we're kind of thinking more about our horses, and time with our horses, being thankful for the small tries that your horse might give you, being thankful for your own courage, your own moments of stepping outside of your comfort zone, even if it feels like a tiny, tiny little step. Because gratitude turns any feelings of like frustration or feeling stuck into curiosity, into a different energy of like possibility as well, which is just like possibility and curiosity are two really great reframes that you can bring to any situation to help you grow and progress or progress. So I'm going to give you three little accessible ways you can bring some gratitude into your day, because as you know by now, I am a little and often break everything down kind of a gal, so that things feel manageable, especially at this time of year when you've got 10,000 things to be thinking about or doing, people to see, places to go, and all of that stuff. Or maybe you just want to sit on the sofa and eat Terry's chocolate orange and bring a bit of gratitude into that. You can sit there and say, I'm so thankful for my Terry's chocolate orange and that I still have some mulled wine left. Okay, let's get back to it properly. So here are three accessible ones. Number one, gratitude before you enter the yard. So as you pull in the yard in your car, before you get out the car, take a breath. I'm grateful to be here. That's it. Two, gratitude after every ride or every session with your horse. So, I don't know, maybe think about one thing your horse did well, one thing you did well, but also just taking a moment to thank your horse. Thank you, horse. This was great. Thank you for letting me on your back. Thank you for looking at me with your ears forward. Thank you for trying. I'm sat here and I'm like patting the horse that I'm not on. I'm in front of my laptop. It's a good job nobody can ever see me when I record podcasts, because I'm just as bad recording a podcast as I am when I teach. Wave my arms around. It's quite ridiculous. Anyway. Number 3, gratitude for yourself. I am so grateful I showed up today. I am so thankful I got motivated, I got in my car, I got here, and I've cracked on. I'm so thankful I did this. Okay, so they're super easy. Gratitude before you even enter the yard, gratitude after every session with your horse, gratitude for yourself that you've even done the thing. Okay, so long term, gratitude is so, so great because it helps you to rewire fear based pathways. It helps you to regulate and calm down and land in the present, ground. It builds resilience. And it makes your horse feel safer in your presence because you have so much more compassion, so much more patience. It just totally shifts your energy. I can't say enough good things about gratitude. I really cannot. It is one of the simplest, one of the easiest ways that you can create confidence and connection within yourself and with your horse. And again, like there's a whole chapter on it in the book. If you want those tools and you want a bit more knowledge on gratitude, be sure to head over to Amazon and grab a copy right now. And if you want to start 2026 feeling empowered and grounded and ready to rewrite your story with your horse in 2026, be sure to grab a ticket for my New Year Empower Hour special, which is on the 12th of January at 7 p.m. It's available worldwide. You will get a recording the next day as well. So if you can't make that exact time, you still get all the goodness. It's going to be 90 minutes. We're going to go through all kinds of stuff. As always, I sprinkle in bits of hypnotherapy and all kinds of wonderful magic in there. So yeah, grab a ticket. I'll link that below. I'll link the book below. And finally, if you want to work with me one-to-one, I'm currently not taking on new clients yet, but I will be mid-January. So if you want to jump on the waiting list, email me at info@idlewildhorsemanship.com or head to, DM me on the socials at the Horsemanship and Mindset Coach, and let's chat. So I hope you have a delightful rest of your Boxing Day or rest of your festive season, and I will see you in the next episode. Don't forget, tap into gratitude. I promise it will shift everything for you.